Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tanita, and on this channel I talk about spirituality, the law of attraction, personal development, things like that. So if you're into that kind of a thing, then join the beautiful spiritual family. Before we get into today's video, two things. I don't know how bad the shadows are behind me, but I don't know how to fix that. So there's going to be a thing, a reoccurring kind of a theme for my videos unless I film during the day. So I just really hope that you guys don't mind that. The second thing I want to mention is that I have just created a whole new series on my channel. It's a vlog style series that's called Extreme Law of Attraction Challenge or Extreme Law of Attraction Experiment. I don't know which one I'm going to pick, so if you do have a preference, then let me know down in the comments. But the whole point of this series is for me to actually show you the behind the scenes of the manifestation journey. You know, it's not going to be like me sitting down like right now explaining things to you, but rather I will vlog me manifesting 10 different desires. I'll vlog every single thing that I do, and I'll vlog hopefully the moment of those desires manifesting into physical reality. I've come up with kind of a program in which every single day you do a different thing in order to allow space for these desires to manifest. So if you want to do the challenge or the experiment along with me, you're welcome to join me. You're welcome to write down 10 of your desires and watch the vlogs and just do what I do. Just copy whatever the exercise that I do each day, and you will manifest your desires along with me. I think this is a very exciting idea. I believe it's going to be way more beneficial for people to do the challenges along with me, to manifest along with me, as opposed to just hear a success story, this kind of style. So yeah, if you are interested in that, I'm going to link the first vlog down below. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into today's video. So today I want to talk to you guys about fear and anxiety and why a lot of people experience these symptoms when they first enter their spiritual journey and throughout their spiritual journey. How come do fear and anxiety seem to be present when you learn about the law of attraction? These seem to be such contradicting realities, yet for some reason a lot of people who go through spiritual transformation, who learn about the law of attraction, all experience anxiety and fear at the same time. I learned the answer to this question through my own experience. This happened to me this past summer when I was manifesting something very important to me, and it came to me during a moment of visualization. So I would spend, let's say, each night before I go to sleep, I would spend like an hour visualizing me receiving what I want. I would put myself in such a state of bliss that I would literally cry the tears of happiness and gratefulness when I was visualizing, because I felt so connected. I was so sure that I'm going to get my desire, and my desire just happened to come to me at the moment of my visualization. I got the news that I was hoping for on my phone at the moment as I was visualizing getting those news. So it doesn't really get more magical than this. At this moment, you can imagine what I felt. You know, I was obviously feeling all of those things that I've already forced myself to feel through my visualization, that I was kind of like acting as if I do receive that message. But I also felt something different. I also felt something strangely dark inside me at the same time as I was feeling happy. And at that moment, because I was still in that very meditative state from visualization, I still had access to the source, and I channeled the answer to my question. I asked, why am I feeling this way? You know, why am I feeling fear? Why am I feeling this darkness? I've just manifested something that I wanted to manifest it for a long time. I have just literally created magic in a present moment. You know, it doesn't get more magical than this, because as I was visualizing, as I was putting myself in the state as if I got it, you know. So how come am I still feeling that weird sense of anxiety inside me? And because I was still in that meditative state from my visualization, the answer came to me, and it was clear, and I've heard it before, but only this time did I really understand it. And the answer was, we are afraid of our own power. You have probably heard this before if you have been in the law of attraction or spiritual community for a minute. I have definitely heard it before that moment. Yet I never understood it. Whenever people told me you can't manifest what you want because you're afraid of your own power, I told them like, nah, I want all the power in the world. I'm not afraid of anything. But the thing is, we all really are. It's just on a very deep subconscious level. And let me explain to you why we are afraid of our power. Why the power that we have access to is terrifying to us. It is because of our egos. Our ego is so terrified to lose control that it does not allow us to get anywhere near that beautiful, abundant creative power that we have. Anytime we get close to that beautiful, abundant power that is available to us at all times, our ego throws us into a state of anxiety, into a state of fear. And that's because once we tap into that power is only accessible to us when we live in our higher self. And our higher self is our soul, is the divine, is something that doesn't have the ego. So for the ego, that power is its death. For the ego, that creative power, that beautiful abundant energy of the source is death. So that's why if you've noticed yourself feeling anxious about manifesting something, I personally believe that it's not because you are afraid of the unknown. The ego doesn't know a lot of things, so why would it only be afraid of the unknown in the case that you are manifesting something? I believe that the ego throws you into a state of fear in its attempt to control you whenever you get too close to that creative power, because it knows that once you get to know that creative power, once you tap into that creative power, little by little you're going to get comfortable with it. Little by little you're going to align yourself with the source. Little by little you're going to destroy your ego. So I am making this video to let you guys know that your fear may actually be an indicator that you are going in the right direction. We know that from Abraham Hicks that your emotions are your directional guide. We know that your emotions indicate whether you're on the right path or on the wrong one. Whenever you don't feel good about something, that's the wrong path. Whenever you feel good about something, that's the right one. However, fear is not one of those emotions. Fear is what the ego is. If the soul is love, then the ego is not hate. It's fear, is the lack of love. So whenever you feel fearful, this doesn't necessarily mean that you're on the wrong path. This means that you may be going in the right direction and your ego is just so terrified of losing control that it throws you into this anxious and fearful state. So whenever you feel fearful, whenever you feel anxious, ask yourself where this fear is coming from. And of course, your intuition can speak to you as well. I personally don't believe that intuition can speak to you through fear, but I do believe that sometimes when we have that sense of intuition that something is wrong, our ego tries to interpret that feeling and then it translates it to fear. So ask yourself, is your fear rational? Are you really in a situation where you are in danger, in direct danger? Or are you fearful because you're getting out of your comfort zone? Are you fearful because you're getting closer to where you're supposed to be? Are you fearful because you're getting close to that beautiful creative energy that's available to you? This video is supposed to be inspiring to you guys because it tells you that when you feel fearful, perhaps it's a good sign. Ask yourself and really think about it. You know, if you're going for something that you really want and you feel fearful, this is a good sign, because that means that, oh my God, you're getting close to getting what you want, and your ego is terrified that you're going to acknowledge your power and you're going to destroy it because you become limitless. And when you become limitless, the limits of ego disappear. Yeah, I think this is all I have for today. I really hope that this video was inspiring to you. I really hope that this video opened your eyes to the fact that your ego tries to control you through fear, and that a lot of the times fear is a good sign. Fear is just a quality of you being out of your comfort zone. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, all of my links are going to be down in the description box. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful day. Namaste.